I'm Jamie Schwartz with the Small Business Development Center here at UNLV's Office of Economic Development at Blackfire Innovation. And today I'm going to show you around our makerspace. We have a makerspace lab for small business owners and also innovators. Students and faculty of the university can come here and create prototypes and ideas for businesses of their own as well. We've got a makerspace team of techs that we are going to introduce you to this morning so you can know who are you working with when you want to start a project here at the makerspace. Let's start this morning with talking to Melody, our shop manager. Melody, come on over and introduce yourself. This is Melody Morgan, and Melody comes from UNLV with a lot of experience, and we're really excited to have her on board.
I'm Melody. I'm currently an architecture major at the university. I'm got into the makerspace because I'm interested in the capabilities of computer-aided design and manufacturing. It's the way of the future. So, I'm interested in 3D printing and the CNC router we have next door. So,
awesome. And so, if you are interested in starting a project with the Makerspace, we've said several times on the program that you do need to reach out to your Small Business Development Center advisor if you're a business owner. And if you're a student, then you need to reach out to your advising faculty member. But once you get to that point, you're going to reach out to Melody Morgan, and here is her email, melody.morgan@unlv.edu. You can also reach out to this email here, jasmine.barrett@unlv.edu. And let's introduce Jasmine Barrett right now so that you can get to know her as well. Jasmine's another tech that we brought over from UNLV to work with us here. And she is an awesome member of our team. And she's going to tell us also a little bit about what you can do with some of this printer capability.
So I'm Jasmine. I'm an anthropology major. I originally worked at the Makerspace in the library. And I'm really interested in working with museums because we have a 3D scanner that the Barrick Museum used to make some artifacts that people can touch. Do you want me to explain the
Yeah, awesome.
All right, so this is the Roland cutter and printer. So it can print on vinyl and foam core. So you can make stickers and signs, pretty much any kind of printing and cutting design that you'd want.
And so we're expecting that this Roland printer is really going to be something that our small business owner clients get a lot of use out of, because we can make everything from signage, exterior signage for their businesses. We can make stickers, interior signs to go on your walls, vinyl clings, clear stickers to go onto the windows. We can create giveaways for your business, for your employees. Also can be great giveaways and decorations for different promotions that you're doing as well. So I think this one is going to get a lot of use, and definitely reach out to Jasmine if you're interested in putting a job through here with this large format printer. Again, the only thing that a small business has to provide in order to utilize these pieces of equipment with us is just the material for your job. We got the rest covered. So let's take a look at our soldering machine over here, and let's have Gray and John come and introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about this machinery and what the capabilities are.
All right.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Hi, I'm Gray. I'm a fine arts major at UNLV with a focus in painting.
Howdy, my name's John. I'm going to UNLV for mechanical engineering, trying to get a minor in physics.
And over here we have our soldering machine, which this guy would probably know a little bit more about than me.
So, using the soldering machine is fairly straightforward. Just basically you can utilize this for PCB boards, such as like the Arduino and things of that nature. If you wanted to put in some permanent pins for a project or something of that nature, this is your go-to tool. Essentially, you can use this to mount the little metal welds that are on board the boards, and you can utilize the boards themselves to create a lot of different electronic projects.
I want to show you guys over here a couple of examples of these types of stickers and vinyls that you can print out using our large format printer. The team was nice enough to develop some today for us here. This is a nice SBDC sticker that I can go ahead and place on my jacket here. You might find it a better place for it than me. Right here is our lamination machine, and this is going to get a lot of use during COVID times. We've had a lot of business owners going to a laminated menu, laminated services list in their company, and we can get these things printed up for you at no charge to you as a business owner. So just sign up with the Small Business Development Center, and we can go ahead and help make your business more COVID safe. All right, so let's take a look at next door where we actually house this equipment and where we really build some cool stuff. Welcome to the fun side of the Makerspace Lab, where we have lots of toys and games for everyone to come in and play with. Come on in, guys. So this is where our team actually gets to action. Over there on the computers that you might have noticed in the room, we will develop a lot of the designs that will build out what happens in this room here. But this is where it actually gets built and where we play with things. So Melody, you want to show us over here to the CNC router, and what have you been working on this machine recently?
This is a CNC machine. It's basically a woodworking router that's controlled by the computer. So you size cutouts of wood. And we recently some phone holders that here. Phone holders out of simple plywood, and then over here in the back we have a laser cutter that we can use to engrave company logos on, and tchotchke made out for it.
Right? And so what we did last week actually for Cooperate, the shared workspace here at Blackfire, is they had their first free co-working Friday session, and we created a bunch of these wooden cell phone holders with the Cooperate and Blackfire logo printed on them. And Ann Klarn, the manager here, was able to give them out to all of the new that popped by that day. And actually, I think we made a couple for her to come pick up now. See if we can find her. Come on in, man. So, last week we created these for Anne to give away to her clients, and they were quite a hit.
They were.
We created. She had two more that they asked for, so we created a couple of extras for her. Tell us what the response was for these.
Everybody loves these. So at our first Friday, we had a lot of people that were inquiring how to get some made exactly like this. Others were trying to kind of come up with other ideas on what they could use in the makerspace. So we actually have a little list kind of started with some inquiries on what they could do in their business, which is nice.
Right. And this is not the only thing, too. And we can print on and carve more than just this wood. We could also do aluminum plating. I know we can do certain types of felt, some leathers, various types of wood. So just reach out to our team and we can find out if we can put your logo and cut out a shape for what you want for your brand. We did also these UNLV Office of Economic Development ones here just this morning to give those out to whoever comes by and visits us. It was pretty simple. We went online, we found a picture of a product that we wanted to make. We just sent the picture over to Melody. She created the pattern and then cut it out on this router. Then we brought it over to these guys here at the Dremel Digilab. This is where you can give your logo, design. It's very simple. You can even create a design in a program that's as easy to use as PowerPoint. Save that file, send it over to our team here. They'll put it into this software, which will recognize your logo design. Then it sends that information over here into the Digilab, and the laser will cut your logo and design out on what. So, are we running it right now, or are we about to? So, we'll come back to this in a second. We'll watch them put it in, and once we're done. Take a look over here, John. What do we have going on here?
Essentially, these are
Can they see that UNLV logo on there? It's a little bit hard to because it's black on black, but that's actually 3D printer laying down the picture.
So what we'll do is we'll take a 3D model, put it into a. For example, this is a little headphone stand. You sit your head. Idea is you take this, you put it in a slicer, which essentially tells the printer how it's gonna like build this model. And once we have it in a slicer, we this load it up with the filaments, and watch it do its magic. They don't necessarily take super long. In this.
So these are some examples of some other you guys have out over here.
Yeah.
And so we all come downstairs here to the makerspace and play with toys all day that they make for us with the 3D printers. I'm breaking things.
You can get really dynamic with some of the
Branded
things.
tchotchke we made.
Like little carabiner, right? And we can make, and so what people might use this for is just a giveaway, branded logo giveaway, but they're also using the 3D printer to create prototypes. So if an inventor has an idea and they would like to make it, we can design it here with your 3D printer so that you at least have an easy, low cost, and very lightweight prototype to show as you're developing your invention further. Let's take a look and see what they're doing over here with this engraver. So as you can see, if you look at the screen here, wood machine, and now it's finished.
Oh, actually, right now it's running through the design, so it's going to show me exactly cut.
This is already a printed.
No, we're going to be. So it's going to get a little.
All right, so if it gets a little bit loud, we'll try to ignore it. Something that's kind of fun here, and something I think that's worth sharing. This is what happens when we play in the makerspace. We make a lot of mess all the time, and that's something that we okay, and we have a lot of fun doing. One of the rules and one of the number one things about working in the makerspace for these guys is to tinker and have fun. So they test the boundaries of these machines every day. What can we make? How many things at once? How long does it take? Sometimes we end up with a spider web of filament that comes out of the machine. One of the ways that helps small business owners and inventors here is by understanding what are the limits of the machine. That's things that we're documenting well, what not to do. That thing's running right now. We're able to that's What are some of these toys over here that you guys have been creating, guys? Talk about some of those. Yeah.
So basically, I had a client who's trying to make a dress set of different models, and many of them failures. But thought that keeping them here would be fun and what parts weren't working out, and so we would just take note and we can try it again from there. Also over here we have some the clips that we made with a jewel extruder, meaning that we can have multiple colors printing out on the same thing.
How many
right?
colors are we maxed out at on our machine?
Right now, 2.
2. Okay.
But the effects that you can have here they are so cool and so have yellow, white, black, etc. And we're shift as well depending on.
Oh, the actual filament, the
Exactly.
plastic will actually change color with heat.
Exactly.
Hypercolor. Oh,
Exactly,
nice. And so what's this thing here? What were we printing with this?
So that's on the back.
Yes, right?
Essentially, kind of slow.
Huh. And what do we have here?
Those 3D print sort of like testing prints, make sure that able to function, and so it'll give you the overhang that it'll be able 80 or so, which is very impressive. Any printer really.
So this then is a demonstration of the capability that printer can perform.
Exactly.
Oh, how cool.
Notice here, I love these specifically. These indicate how far the printer can bridge parts. So essentially, this indicates how far it can like print mid-air.
Oh. Wow.
And it looks like it did these pretty flawless. I am very excited to games.
Well, and you did it in a really beautiful purple. I like that too. And this one here, what's this guy?
I believe this was. You can also get some sorts of prints from. If
I
you're
feel like
familiar
that's
with
something my
Thingiverse.
kids are going to use at the dinner table against me.
Oh, absolutely. So another interesting thing about picking up 3D models, there's open source platforms that you can check out too. This model specifically was from Thingiverse.
Oh, Thingiverse.
Yeah, it's like an online source where you can download 3D models.
Thingiverse.com.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds
This one, I love this one. It's like a compliant mechanism based catapult. So essentially, if I have like a little load in there, you press in and
going. Yep.
flings it.
Definitely
Straight.
peas and corn coming at me across my dinner table with that thing in my.
All printed in one piece. Just saying, 3D printers have a feature.
Yeah, they do. I know. One of the coolest things that Melody has me super excited about, she thinks maybe it's 50 years from now. I guess we'll have to take wagers on that. But being able to have your own personal 3D printer at your house, print out parts when things break from all the things you have every day around your house, your vacuum cleaner, your printer for your computer or whatever else, I think that is.
Absolutely.
But right now I'm partial to toys because it's more fun.
There's always some bugs to iron out with newer technology like this, but I anticipate within like 30 years or so. Look for.
So this one has just finished. Look inside here and see that it's printed out the logo on the plywood. How long did that take? 3 minutes?
Yeah, that took about 4.
About 4 minutes. So there you go. In 4 minutes time, we create individual customized products for you to give out to your employees and your customers for promotions, thank yous, and whatever else you're looking for. We can also help small businesses get launched. If it's something that you do as a maker and you don't have this kind of equipment at your access, let's help get you started. This is just one of the machines and the router and the 3D printers and the large format printer in there. The next time we get together and we talk about the main phase, we're going to have all of our textile equipment available. It's for free. We have an enormous selection of things. Tile, logo printing, to actual sewing machine, embroidering. We'll talk about that next time. And for today, I probably covered this week's introduction to Makerspace. I don't know if we have any questions to answer, but if there are, I'll open it up to anyone who's got one. Are we able to see if there are questions? We're in a new format this week, guys. I'm not in the chair, which I'm super happy about. I like to be over here where I can talk to everybody a little more freely, but fortunately, I don't have a scroll to see if your questions are coming in. So if there are questions, here's what I can promise you. Type them into the chat or email them to me at Jamie, Jamie, .Schwartz, SCHWARTZ, @unlv.edu. And I promise I'll get back to you in the next 48 hours. Questions. Thanks for joining us this week, guys, and I can't wait to see you all here at the Blackfire. Bye.